of beer cans around the ranch, and most of them were open with like a church key, old-fashioned kind of openers like that. Most of these beer cans were never touched by Manson. Manson didn't like beer on the ranch. That's one thing he didn't like, beer. Most of those cans you see there, the product of Danny DeCarlo. Or a guy by the name of Mark Ross when he came over here to film the Manson movie. But, not Charles Manson. That is the bridge that's on Texas map. So, this used to come, this is the road that I was on. I'm about 5 football fields back to the other ranch again. And you've probably seen this in pictures. This is along the pathway where Ramrodder was filmed, and also where they drove Shorty along, actually. I told you, all the way up the other end there. I think they brought him down this road. But on this road, it's remnants of a bridge, and that's on Texas map. So, and I think in Hendrickson's film I seen the girls travel across the bridge and make a little turn. So they travel across the bridge and they make a little turn. A lot of this could have been erosion since then, but I don't know where the hell it would go after it was over there. But anyway, there was a little bridge here, and I think I did see in the Hendrickson film girls going across. There's like a horse with a buggy and a bunch of girls running behind it and shit. It went across and then it went in that direction, that way. But I'm not sure where the hell it went though, because it's all pretty high up in there. It's all rocky and shit, and it would have taken a lot of, well, not really a lot of erosion. I guess that side of the bridge right there could have been eroded, and it could have went that way. And maybe I'm seeing them film from another direction or something, who knows. But that's what it looks like that way, and that's what it looks like that way. That's that bridge that's on Texas map. When I was saying Tex lived down here, and this end of the ranch, he did. He was right up there. Up there with Dean Morris in the tent. So he knew this side of the property pretty well, except for a few things. His map got a few things wrong with it. You know, everybody does if you're sitting in jail for 20 years. Scare the hell out of you. Okay, we're still on that road. And yeah, it's a rabbit. I wonder if it was the white rabbit. Anyway, we're still on the road, and that road goes by the creek, see? Over there. The road, this is the road. And there's one old tree, that's not a native tree. The fucking palm tree growing out here in the middle. And up in there is where Tex and Dean slept in a tent. When Tex first came to the ranch, Manson asked, he asked Manson if he could stay. He said, sure, in a tent. And that was where it was at, right up there. And here's the road. It's nice down here, isn't it? Freaking cool. Shit, that's the road end. And then it comes up into here. And right now, we're walking up the old lane where Ruby Pearl went up to the end of the road. Remember that interview she did up there where Shorty, he was a nice feller. He wrangled horses and stuff and he was missing? Well, we're on that road. But she walked up. This is the driveway to the back ranch.
They were artists and musicians, and they were singers, and they had a wonderful personality, each and every one of them. And they never quarreled or caused any trouble. They did everything we asked them to do. They did the dishes, the cooking, and they took care of our cowboys' clothes. They did the washing, and they did little chores all around the ranch. They even helped with the horses.
What about Charles Manson himself?
Well, Charles came later. He was introduced to us as their idol and leader, and he was always interested in music. That's the sole interest of Charlie Manson. He'd start on the rock and played guitar. He'd get up and walk around, and he'd get a piece of pencil and paper and go and write some music. And everywhere he went, some of the girls kind of followed him and laughed and talked and sang.
You painted a very poetic picture of this community. How do you relate this to the fact that some of them have been now accused of being involved in one of America's most bizarre murders?
The only thing I can say to that is that after their music fell through, they became more morbid and started thinking of other lines.
Were they taking drugs, do you know?
We never could prove it, but off and on we heard they were. The only thing that could have cracked their mind.
This is really old stuff because they started using that ceramic stuff after this shit, I believe. That's some kind of irrigation or some kind of like remnants of the old fucking fire. Even on these posts back here. Over there. A bunch of corrals back here too to hold George's horses. Had a lot of horses. I think he had 50 or 60. He said he made $1,000 a weekend. Well, especially on holiday weekends, he really made good cash. But then there's the, see? They're all squared out. So they're, in my mind, corrals to keep different animals in. And there, and there, and there. And this would be on the, so if you're looking at a picture of where the ranch house would be, these are on this side of it. So there's a driveway that comes up on this side of it. But then there's a driveway that goes across too to the other ranch. Okay, we're still headed up the driveway. And there's another one of these corral things where they could have put just one row of fence in here. Just one row of fence right here. Keep out those. Oh, it's different levels actually. Level. Level. Open mesa over there. These are those trees that those girls, that naked girls and the one kid were standing in front of. Okay. We're still coming up the driveway, but a tree's falling. And I'll show you some more in a second. Okay, now we're coming up onto the back part of the ranch where Tex said that there was a little garage back here. And I think I found it. It is right here. See the foundation right there. Old remnants of garage shit, whatever the hell this is. It's like some sort of a tamper or some shit, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. Who knows? This is the garage area. Fuck, I'm gonna spill my water. I need to take a seat. Get these little fucking things out of my socks. They're hurting. These little bastards stick right to you. They hurt. Fuck. So do these. If you stay on the path, you're less likely to get this kind of shit. And ticks. And bitten by rattlesnakes. So stay on the path. And I still got those on the back. Walking up the driveway now. And it still exists. It's the driveway of the old ranch. Remember when Ruby Pearl came outside and said, trying to see something in the bushes. We're on the back part of the old Spahn Ranch right now. Some sort of that's a motorcycle gas tank. Check that shit out. It's an old motorcycle gas tank too. Damn. Wow. Just laying right there in the weeds. Anyway, we're on the old driveway to the old Spahn Ranch. Remember when, now back to what I was saying, remember when Ruby Pearl came to the edge of the driveway and she was talking to the reporters? Right here. It looks like it was right here, actually. But we'll never know. This is the old driveway that leads into the part of the ranch where Ruby Pearl was at. And this right here, this is bitch. An old fucking motorcycle gas tank. I wonder what kind of motorcycle it was. Wow. Fucking Danny DeCarlo. Okay. Unlike the ranch down there, when it burned down, they shoved the shit over the hill. This one, they just left the shit right on the ground. Didn't bother. So far back here in the back, you can't see it from the road. So they just left shit where it fell. So you can actually see even beams from the old building still here. And it was all surrounded by, let's see, there's the driveway in. But it comes this way. And this is the house. I'm not sure if there's a couple houses down in here. One of them was a ranch house. Which oh that shit. Like an old clock. Looks like an old melted clock. Or something that's melted out of the inside of a fucking dashboard of a truck or something. Old pan, old bread pan. An old bread pan that probably Ruby Pearl made a fucking loaf of bread in, maybe, huh? Just laid right where it fell. It looks like some sort of old saw. Look at that thing. That's what they used to. Them fuckers were attached on both ends so they could saw shit. It's an old saw though. It's like one of those old lights off a car. Remember at the front end they had them freaking lights on them? Pretty cool. I don't know what kind of car that came from. Or a turn signal or something. Just lay down here in this old ranch. It's the first time I've ever showed this part to anybody because every time my goose tape just gets fucked up. And I'm trying to document the stuff before the masses come in and claim it down. Fire just melts shit. Huh. Found a record player. There's a couple of them now. I found the second one. This looks like another little headlight from some sort of... That could be from a Volkswagen. That looks like a Volkswagen headlight too. Looks just like one. Oh, it says if I find something on it. Yep, it does. This is, I think it says VW right there. Oh well. This is the old back part of the ranch though. hammock shot and the one down by the rocks that were taken by Life magazine. Those were taken after the murders, after they found out. It was like 4 months after, probably 5 months after, probably even 6, almost 6 months after. That's when those pictures were taken. So Manson was in jail for 6 months when you see those people posing in a cave for those shots for Life magazine. Just like all media, they have to come up with a story. So the Manson family members jumped in there. It was all posed. Probably have never done that before or after that, but I'm sure lots of other people have done it after that just to prove their point that they were in the same spot. But it was a posed shot. And I asked Manson, hey, was you ever in that little cave? He had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. Didn't even realize it as a cave. He meant that rock that hangs out over. Oh, yeah, I've been there. So he referred to it as a rock that hangs out over. Asked him if he hung out there a lot. Not really. Said he didn't really hang out that part of the ranch anyway. Hung out a lot of other parts of the ranch. As you go along, it's the kind of shit you run into and you just wonder about. Here, let's look over the side of the hill here. That just sounded like Mr. Rogers there. Okay. This would probably be more the point where they pushed, because these motherfuckers would go sailing. Boom, 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 boom. And see, there's one of them over there in the weeds. You can see them over there in the weeds. There's a few of them down here in this gully back in here too that you can't see, that are, which is in the same area as that you can't see, that are right down in there. And then there's the Volkswagen over there, more on the back side of it. If you can see, this was actually a road that was built. They got stones on the sides, which you can see them in some areas, like over there. They got reinforcement of stones, and some of them stones down there. They're holding up this road. Down in here even further. I'm not using my snake beater. See? This is what they call habitat over at Spahn Ranch. Something probably lives in that fucking thing. And you probably should leave it alone. Because you wouldn't want that fucking thing coming to your front door and coming in your house and chewing on your fucking chair or some shit. So just stay out of his. See what the area is like down here where they actually did the pushing at. You've only seen it in books. This is Susanna Pass Road. Take some heavy ass fucking curves going down through here. And at the second one, about where the motorcycle was, I don't know if you can see it on film, that's where you can find the Volkswagens that are over the hill. Lots of people come to Santa Susanna Pass to look for Manson shit. Manson wasn't the only thing that was in this Santa Susanna Pass. Actually, this was probably more the Indians' land than it was Manson's land. And like the Indians, you ought to have some respect for the land. Fuck what Manson says. His bullshit. He preaches, but he never practices anything. You should fucking practice it. You shouldn't destroy shit. You shouldn't leave shit laying over here. You shouldn't fucking decide to pull over along Santa Susanna Pass and throw a bunch of fucking shit over the hillside. It gives you the right to do that, really. I'm not fucking preaching to you. I'm not telling you. I'm just telling you, think. Think fucking yourself. Think inside yourself while you're fucking tossing that shit over the side. I want that story. And how good that is for humanity. Let's take the fucking Indians' advice rather than fucking getting on this little kick about Charlie Manson. Fuck Charlie Manson. Charlie Manson probably did more damage to this fucking area than anybody did. I mean, right down there on that second bend right there, there's a whole fucking mess of fucking cars over the hillside that they threw there. Come on, they were car thieves, man. They didn't fucking drain the oil and take it back to Pep Boys before they threw them over the fucking hill. People are ridiculous. You get on this Manson kick like Manson. You're like fucking zombies. You're like Manson, fucking Manson. Fuck Manson. You end up where fucking Manson is. Back in '68 or so. Maybe Simi Valley Sherry was walking down this road to get to these people. Might have been the worst time of her damn life. But this is the road, Santa Susanna, in between Topanga Canyon and the freeway on-ramp for the pass here. Nice and quiet down through here. So you can imagine yourself as maybe a couple of those girls, not knowing what they're walking into. Back in those days you could hitchhike, so you could put your thumb out right now since there's a car coming, but these days, good luck. Oh, that guy scared the piss out of me. Well, I was already taking a piss. It's so dry down here. I started to take a piss, and that guy fucking jumped out there like he was gonna get a drink or something. Scared the hell out of me. Still standing his ground though. Motherfucker ain't scared at all. You're not afraid of anything, are you? You're a badass lizard, little motherfucker. Man, I had to change the battery in this camera and everything, and he's been sitting there the whole time, not fucking moving a muscle. Maybe he's guarding his ground. Maybe there's some kind of see, that's the things you don't know about down here. That could be some sort of I don't know, maybe his house. Maybe he's got kids. Maybe he was eating dinner and he's like, what the fuck is going on out here? He ain't moving though. Looks like a little tiny alligator. Rattlesnakes eat those fuckers. So if these are around, they're probably not. There's a good chance that they're not. Don't mean they're not, they could be. Could be the buffet over here for lizards. But anyway, we'll let him go. He's gonna sit there, he ain't gonna move. So he's guarding some shit. Alright, I ain't gonna bother you guys, don't worry about it.